Pastor Matthew Stuckey here from Verity Baptist Church Philippines, and I'm making a video just to make our official announcement of the 2025 Manila missions trip. Now, last year's missions trip was a huge success. We counted more than 2,500 salvations between all the soul winners. This year, we would love to hit 3,000 salvations, and I definitely think it's possible. We're expecting a lot more people to come out for this missions trip. Last year's mission trip was the first one we had done in several years due to just restrictions with COVID and difficulties. We are planning to have it toward the end of February, just on a yearly basis from now on. So the official dates for the 2025 Manila missions trip, it's going to be starting on Monday, February 17th. Now, obviously, you're welcome to show up earlier. And as we did last year, we're going to have on the day before, on that Sunday, just kind of having an organizational meeting to just kind of go over the basic battle plan. Obviously, there's difficulties in sending out a large number of soul winners, and we need a lot of different soul winning spots and try to be as organized as possible. So it's going to start on Monday, February 17th, and it's going to end on Sunday, February 23rd. And we have church services obviously on Sunday. We also have a midweek service on Wednesday night. Now, our church building is going to be at a different location than it was last year. It's still going to be pretty close. We right now are right on the border of Cainta, Rizal, and we're in Pasig. And we bought a church lot. We've been building a church building, and we plan to be in there in Cainta, Rizal by the time of the missions trip, well before then. And so it's very close to our old location. We're going to be having a lot of different soul winning spots in different locations because there's just going to be far too many soul winners to send just to one spot. But I just want to just nail down the official dates of it. And you can buy your tickets now and just plan on it. This is the official date of the missions trip. And you can make your plans for your hotels kind of later on down the road. And we're going to have more details in several videos as we get closer. Last year, we were blessed to have Pastor Kevin Sepulveda come with us, come to the missions trip, and he preached for us. I also preached during the missions trip. This year, we are expecting more like-minded pastors to be here. I don't want to officially announce anybody's name, but we will be having more like-minded pastors this year preaching. So, praise the Lord if it's almost like a mini conference as well as a missions trip. But also exciting is that we're going to be doing something a little bit different this year, because right after the Manila missions trip, the week after, we're going to have the Bicol missions trip. And we have a church in Bicol, and it's about 10 hours drive, or you can fly. It takes 1 hour. And so basically on Monday, February 24th, the day after the Manila missions trip, we're going to be starting the missions trip in Legazpi, Bicol. And that is right where the airport is located. And we're going to have a lot of people from our church family in Manila and Pampanga are probably going to go down for the missions trip there. And so that's going to be running a week as well. So if you're coming here from another country and you're already in the Philippines and you want to spend a couple weeks, this is kind of the opportunity to go somewhere else. And Bicol is famous for, their food, their culinary. It's considered right up there with, Pampanga is sort of like the rivals of the big areas for food. I love Bicol. It kind of reminds me of West Virginia. It's not really like the big city. There's a lot of mountains. It's very nice. People are receptive. And so you have the opportunity to join for that as well. And so those are the dates. A couple other things to mention. Obviously, we have our church, Verity Baptist Church, Pampanga. And last year, many people came down for the Saturday church service in Pampanga. We were very packed. We're planning to rent a bigger location so we can fit more people for that Saturday. So if you want to come down and check out the church in Pampanga, you're welcome to check it down on that Saturday, February 22nd. And in addition to that, one thing we're hopeful of is that since we're long removed from COVID and due to some other changes within the country, we do believe it's going to be a little bit less strict to get into the schools and prisons and kind of public preaching opportunities. So we do believe that this year we're going to have even more opportunities than we did last year to preach at the schools and just public preaching events. So that's going to be exciting. Obviously, then the parks are absolutely packed during the afternoons. And so we're going to have a lot more details as we get closer to the day. But the official dates to write down are starting on Monday, February 17th and ending on February 23rd, which is a Sunday. Obviously, you're welcome to come early. You're welcome to stay late. And you're also welcome to do the double missions trip. And you can fly into Legazpi, Bicol, and that is Monday, February 24th through Sunday, March 2nd. Anyways, thank you and God bless.